What's cracking, everyone? My name is Ryan, and today I want to talk to you guys about an absolute legend in the headphone budget tier list. In fact, some people might refer to these as an urban legend, and that is the KOSS Porta Pros. Now, I realize these are called technically the Porta Pro, but many refer to them as the Porta Pros because eventually you're going to get more than just one. Now, I got my first set about a month ago along with a set of Yaxi pads because if you ever buy a set of Porta Pros, you're going to need a set of Yaxi pads, at least in my opinion, and I'm going to show those off right now. Check out those bad boys right there. And now we're going to get into the technical specifications of the Porta Pros. Now, first of all, the Porta Pros can be had for as low as $30 all the way up over $60, depending on which version that you get. And you can find these anywhere almost online on multiple retailers, as well as Drop, formerly known as Mass Drop. Now, believe it or not, the Porta Pros are 60 ohms with a frequency range of 15 hertz all the way up to 25,000 kilohertz with 101 dB of SPL per milliwatt of sensitivity. Now, these weigh in at just 58 grams with a metal adjustment strap, which I'm going to show you this right now because this adjusts really easy. It's got these little notches here. They can expand out, so then you go ahead and you can put these on your head. Now, one word of caution I have with the Porta Pros is you probably don't want to adjust these too much once they're on your head because honestly, that can be a hair-pulling experience, literally. So you don't want to do that. Now, the stock pads that come on the Porta Pros are perfectly fine, but I do recommend the Yaxi pads, not just for the fact that they're stylish and you get some different color options along with that, as I showed you here, but also they do add some sonic qualities that I'll get to here in a bit. Now, the wire is attached to the headphone and it is terminated by a 3.5mm connection. Now, one thing I do recommend is an adapter such as this so that you can plug this into different desktop amps on a single end connection. Now, it also comes with a really nice case, which I am showing to you here. I don't know how that's going to focus in, but the case is nice. You can kind of fold these up and take them with you on the go. Now, one last thing before I get to the sound is I will say, as far as comfort goes, these just kind of disappear in my head. One thing, because the clamp force is really good with these, is I do give it a little bit of room at the very top just because that way I don't kind of, get any kind of headache or fatigue from wearing them for long periods of time. And like I said, they clamp just fine to my ears, so perfectly fine there, but they are very lightweight on the head. Now, as far as sound quality goes, these are definitely, I would consider, more of a dark tuning. You're definitely going to get, not a lot of treble out of these. It is toned down quite a bit on the upper mid-range to lower treble. There's a little bit of a peak that picks back up in the treble, but overall it's pretty subdued. Now, the one nice feature that I love about the KOSS Porta Pros is you get some punchiness and some meat to the bass and the lower mids. Now, I would say more of the upper bass. It doesn't extend very low in the lower bass, but honestly, for the price that these are, I was highly impressed with how engaging and exciting they were on that bass to mid-range sound, and that is really what you're going to get out of the KOSS Porta Pros is just that nice, relaxing, smooth sound that is definitely, as I said, toned down and not bright at all. So these are going to pair very well with multiple genres of music simply because they are that relaxed nature tuning. Now, one thing that I really enjoy doing with these is gaming. I've been playing Destiny 2 quite a bit recently and really getting into that game, and I have loved that experience on the Porta Pros, so much so that if you guys, watch my videos, I've got some higher end collection of headphones. I've preferred these when I'm playing Destiny simply because they're way comfortable on my head. They just disappear. I'm able to play long sessions. They're relaxing, engaging, and all of that. It's just a fun experience. Now, I would imagine these are also going to be really good with movies as well, but before I get past the gaming part of it, now I would not recommend these necessarily for competitive gaming. All you guys out there that, need to hear those minute sounds and footsteps and things like that, yeah, you sickos. These aren't going to work as, I'm just kidding, you're not really sickos, but these aren't going to work quite as well for that. So definitely more of an immersion type experience for gaming. All right, so to kind of wrap up my experience with these, this has been an extremely fun listen. I mean, for 60 ohms, That means you can pair these up on a phone. You can put them on a different amp, a desktop amp. Hell, I threw them on my Bottlehead Crack and they sounded really good. Now, they're not detail monsters. Just because you put them on a high-end amp doesn't mean you're going to get an extra oomph out of them. No, it's going to be nothing like that. But, I mean, these are just damn nice headphones for the price that they are, and they punch well above their price point. I would compare them to headphones in that $100 price range on up, and, you know, I would take these over those probably quite a few times. So, you know, I definitely recommend them for that. Now, one thing I don't typically do on this channel that I'm going to do right now is I'm going to tell you, just buy them. I mean, seriously, I bought 3 more pairs of these already. 2 of them I'm going to give to my kids, and 1 of them I'm going to do as a giveaway here pretty soon. So hint, hint on that to look for on my channel. All right, so what do you guys think of the Porta Pros? Do you have a budget option headphone, maybe something different than the Porta Pros that you recommend? I would love to hear that. Drop that in the comments down below. Hopefully you like this video. If so, would love to smash that like button if you could do that for me, or subscribe to the channel for future content, because I got plenty more things coming out, including a giveaway, as I mentioned already. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to continue to listen to these and try some crazy amp combinations if I can. I got 3 more sets. Why not? Wait, 2 for my kids. Okay. Well, you guys enjoy doing whatever it is that you do. I'm going to enjoy doing the things that I do. And until then, I will see you in the next one.